I forgot to go live on my YouTube channel. That's crazy. Okay. No, it's not okay is losing micro here, but I think I'm okay. So for the YouTube VOD, hey, I was live on my Twitch, but I forgot to go live here. And we didn't miss much. Well, not really. We missed a lot, really. We took over a bunch of China. We are now at war with a bunch of states in Central Asia, but we're having a hard time thanks to the Persians being difficult to deal with. We have our East Pacific company doing well. We're trying to settle up here, but it's not doing so hot. We want to take over lands like this so that we can annex it and not have to worry about... Oh look, we can actually settle here now. We waited out the penalty. We want to also go in on Herefordian... not Brazil, California. Now we have all these claims on here. Now we can give those claims to our Russian East Pacific company. Grant core claim. Yaqui. Core claim Seri. Core claim Mayo. Now we can also, I think, fabricate claims. No, we cannot. But now we can get our Russian East Pacific colony to fight. Hello, person that's in the stream. And up here. Oh yeah, Project Talons. Am I really a part of any other mods right now? I also have the Tommy K. Hoi 4 mod, but honestly, like the one coder that was on the project, he's not really active on it as much as he was before. So I'm not even really sure if we can say that that's something I'm working on. I'm really focused on Talons and Twilight because of the benefit of having really good visuals for my Project Talons series. But I still want to follow through with the Polish revolutionaries. Huh. So we gotta get some mercenaries to handle that. But yeah, I like Hearts of Iron 4 modding. I'm more of the lore guy, hence the lore dad title. But yeah. So many places that are following revolutionary ideals, but I don't understand what the problem is. They're all republics, and so are we. Well, like, what's the problem? What's the big deal? Oh my god, what is this? Particularists? Oh my god. Are all of their troops overseas or something? Should we go in on them again? I don't know. But it's a good sign that we could even mess with those guys. Can we conquer we can occupy Merv now, which is the war goal for this, and then we just do this or something, and then we get all we need. Get more discount to our melt tech. Yeah, sounds good. War taxes, mercenary leader army tradition. Okay, the mercenary companies no longer reduce army professionalism and hired. That's one of my most important ones. Manpower allow mercenaries to drill and extra mercenary discipline. Yeah, we're gonna have like our mercenaries are gonna have more discipline than our soldiers by a long shot. So for some reason, despite having a huge concentration of troops, they're not attacking us anymore. I don't get this. I'm sure they're gonna come over and just screw us up in a minute. Why aren't they accepting this? Length of war doesn't occupy the war goal. Okay. What was our next war? Right. It was the Carolts and Borgians. No, it wasn't. It was Yaqui. No, it wasn't. Oh my god. The English are a plague. Are you seeing this? Look at how many places they're colonizing right now. And they're Americans too. Americans. Oh my god. We must prevent this tragedy. Okay, the fact that we're getting revolts, like... are the Holy Roman Emperors gonna have? No, they don't even have any. What? Why? Why do they have none? That's the thing I don't get. Look at all this revolution. Oh my god, it's spreading really bad. Oh god. Maybe we actually have to start worrying. Kalka, Kolos, Red Horde. We can fight the Red Horde again. Do we really want to keep doing all these imperialist wars for no gain but the people at the top who own all the trading rights to the resources conquered by the Russian peasants? Of course we do! That sounds like the best idea ever. Like, really, why would we ever do anything else? We're trading in livestock. That's crazy. You know what else is crazy? There's 70k troops in Trebris. You know what else is crazy? We have more than that surrounding them right now. Do they just not have the manpower regeneration? Are we doing the classic Russian maneuver of just out reproducing our enemies? It must also be that our vassals showed up. Yeah. The Abbasids conquered Hellas. Oh shoot. What has happened here? Noble rebels. Yeah, so basically all the revolutionary fervor is now going towards Russia. San Francisco. Russia has 50% of the trade power in San Francisco. And that's not possible without war. Not against it, but Sarad's training fields. Okay, what is this? 6 Cossacks. Yeah, let's do the Cossacks one. Get some extra manpower. Oh, alright, never mind, I have to do that. No, that's not manpower, that's money, I think. Did we get money from that? I think we did. Let's soldier that. Do you see? Wait, how many? 20. Oh my god. Okay, well let's do that a little bit. Ramparts. That makes our forts even better. Wait. Okay, so we already have some ramparts in our big forts, so that's cool. What do you say? Let's make more people read. I think the solution to this problem of people getting upset about our system of government is to educate them more about things that are important, like freedom of speech and liberties, and the Catholic Church is stinky because the Industrial Revolution was like that. But, you know, we're also saying that because they aren't letting us colonize California. Nice. Company rule. Novgorodian Yellow River Company has grown beyond a mere association of merchants and administrators. The company has grown to become a power in its own right, taking the function of government and lines of control, even commanding its own armies and fleets. I'm so proud. Look at them go. But they're still not the most powerful trade company. Definitely the Netherlands. But they're becoming a force to be reckoned with. Nishapur. Yeah, I always knew that this Greatest Ceruvian Red Horde alliance would never last. But let's see. Let's go to the peace table. What do you want? Just that? Oh, yeah, let's go there. Oh, they like, yeah. Okay, that's what the Ceruvian troops are. Not sure why there of all places, but you know, whatever. Okay, so now we have this occupied. Now I can go over here. So what was the exact specifications of this mission? 4 provinces in the Persia trade node either has a river estuary. Province has a trade center level of 1, so one of those two. Trade center, river estuary. So trade center, river estuary. Okay. Hey, we can fulfill this by even taking land off of Greater Ceruvia. These 2 provinces. So we could even take these claims off. There's even this course here. What is this? The Seljuks had a course here. Mazandran. Okay. Not gonna worry about those, I think. But then again, if we release this greater, no. If we release Mazandran, it would just be in Boljanord. Because I'm only fighting the Ceruvians right now. This is a good province, but I'm not too worried about it. Look at that. 24k Silesians are fighting 2 to 1. So they will take this peace deal. Will they take this peace deal? Almost. Especially now that that army got attacked and their morale is far weaker. You know what I'm looking forward to is a war with the British. They're at war with Isleta tribe. Wait! That's our tribe! What? No, you can't do that! Oh my god, can you believe this? No, this is actually so lucky. We can fight a defensive war against the entire British now. Oh my god, this is so good. Ah, I'm so excited. Okay. Everyone stay calm. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And yes, I'm over recruiting, but I have mercenaries and I'll make them stand down. But in order to enforce peace, we need to have them really like us. How can we make them really like us? Influence nation. Okay, we have to wait a couple days. We have 26k money. Still don't know what to do with it all. Put on some manufactories. Oh yeah, especially in China. Oh yeah. And let's improve the resource gathering operations over here. Please and thank you. So now we'll get even more trade coming out of China. If we get more trade companies with high levels of power, if we make a Persian trade company, we already have 50%. Wouldn't we? Hold on. Congratulations. Baku, Erdogan, all these places that aren't currently cored. You're going to join the Persian Trade Company. And we can now no longer convert. Oh, shoot. We wanted to convert that one. We can no longer convert a province there, but now we're trading in wool. Now we have even more trade power here. Hold on. Okay. This is a mercenary company. I want to make them stand down. We are now extremely low on manpower. We missed our opportunity to improve. No, we're running out of time already. How do I make them like me a lot? I think we might miss out on this opportunity. I could have sent an alliance. Sorry. I might even cheat this just because of how good this is. Also, it's kind of silly that they're literally invading a protectorate of ours, and we can't do anything about it. So, it's so weird that they know nothing about us. Asked to support independence. Alliance. Russian opinion of us. Isn't it only that we need 50? We don't need 100 opinion, do we? We're gonna save here. This would be so narratively good if we could manage to, like, get into a big war with the British. They lose all their traction. They fall to a revolution. They unite with the city-states here. We get more of California. We push up into like this. I really want this to happen, and I'm going to do some cheats to make sure it does. Even if it's unethical, I think that it's better for our it's unfortunate. Global tariffs. No, we don't need that. What about this? Chancellor. We need to remove debug mode. We need somebody diplomacy. Oh my god, we can literally pick whoever we want. They weren't kidding. Navigator, spymaster, statesman. Don't we want a trader? Of course. Why would we want anyone else? Wait, but wasn't that kind of silly? If I was to complete these 2 missions, I'd get a 90% trader. Just this province and the couple provinces, and we've been done. Okay, not my brightest moment, but it's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Can we enforce peace on Isleta? Okay, they need to have an 100 opinion of us, and it's currently 51. There's a 7% chance that we lose our influence in the region. So I'm going to do a bit of a cheeky. Oh, okay. Anybody know how any cheats to make somebody like you really a lot? Or am I just gonna have to keep soft resetting until I can? You know what I could do is I could tag switch to the Californians and then make them lose their progress in the siege. Okay. Oh, you're right. Oh my god. Yes Man would only work if I could You're not wrong, but I think that I have a way to do it differently. Wait. Why doesn't Austria... It's because Castile's a constituent part of the Holy Roman Empire. Add opinion. How to do that? Add opinion, Russ, and... Yes, that's the plan, but we are a 200 ISL Rus. Missing arguments, no countries. Okay, now they both have 100 extra opinion of each other. Great, thank you very much. Termo 9, we're a republic, so we're not as much of a czardom. However, if we fall to a revolution, who's to say what would end up happening with us? No, I got it now. So now I can, at any point, enforce peace. They'll say no. We'll be at war with the British. There'll be a defensive war. We will be able to fight off British influence in this area. We have a bunch of troops ready to go, literally stacked right on top of California. We'll be able to take these settlements of the British. I cannot contain my excitement. Are you guys ready? I cheated a bit, but I think it was for a justifiable reason. Britain, withdraw your troops from Russian East Pacific Company land. We are now at war with the British. We're kind of at war with everyone right now. But we're not landing on the island. There's no way that's happening. We are fighting them in America. We're going to defend the capital. Our troops are already demolishing the... Oh my god. They just vaporized, like Thanos snap. Like, okay. We have a conquistador here so that we can annex this. So watch this. We can seize a colony. But we need to occupy it first. We got a 13k stack. Look at our little boy go. I'm so proud. Red Horde's going on the... They have permanent claims on that. Wow. They might have like scripted stuff for like the Mongolian Empire. Like they inherited Mongolian Empire flavored mission trees. So that's pretty cool. It's a lot of troops there. We'll have to... I want to withdraw from that already. They already moved that writing on the wall for that. We might need to take these troops away too. We want to get this peace deal with all that stuff. Add everything to our trade node. Kamikawa. Grand Shipyard. Why not? Just get a bunch of extra naval force on it. Still have some European territories to build some universities in. At least a little Maria too. The borders look so nice when I annex this thing. Been playing for an hour. We're not even close to 100 years left of the game. There's so much more to play. The gosh dang Spanish spreading their revolutionary ideas. Wait. So look at this. Seize colony. It's Russian now. And now wait, we can't send a landlocked one? It's not adjacent to our fully developed, whatever. We caused it so that they can't take that from us anymore. Brazil is supporting the independence of the Protectorate of Herzegovina in Mexico. Interesting. Okay. We have a colonist available now. I'm not sure how or why. We can't send it over here. So, look, we had colonies where? Oh my god. Where is it? Colonists. Hawaii here. Still have one in over here and Sunic. Do we have... Is it because we finished one over here? Yes. So we have a little bit more of a Hokkaido, which is nice. But we want to have more of other places. So let's send a colonist here. Nothing wrong with that. Yemen is getting extra troops. They took over one of our settlements. Soon we'll be able to crush the revolution in revolutionary Yakui, and that'll be a great day. I want that Kabul, but I don't have claims on it, so I'm going to... Let's just not get overextended. Let's not get carried away here. Let's just get this peace deal and get out. All the stuff in the Persian trade node. Congratulations, you're part of the Persian Trade Company now. We have places in Samarkand that are not incorporated. All these places are going to become a part of a trading company. Why can't I do that? This is a fully cored area. Okay. This shows this, but this isn't. This isn't. But those are. Okay, a little extra land for the trade company. Not a big deal, not a big deal. let's focus in on these guys. Hereford in Brazil. Oh yeah, check this out. Consolidate the step. Russian trade monopoly in Samarkand, in Lahore, in all this area. Central Asian market development. Okay. Beyond the Caspian Sea. Just 3 provinces off that, we'll get this. Then we'll get Asian trade. Then we'll get monopolized Asian markets, which we'll immediately win. Then we'll have the Russian road. And as long as we get some in Yumen, I think, which is down here, and in is it China where? Okay, wow, okay. Permanent power projection. I guess that's not bad. We'd be like resting 75. Okay, let's get to it. So now what do we need to do with these guys? So why did I buy that DLC? I can't believe it. Wait, who's Dawes? Dawson Stever? Hey, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. So if we take this province... No, not that province. This province. It'd be silly to take just an isolated province there, though, so we can take something close by. And how many do we need in total? 3. So we need 1 more. Tehran. Right? Yeah, Tehran. Looks like it had to be something like this. Just need the best. We're gonna be here for a while, but you know what? That's how it is. How's it going for the revolution? Uh-oh. Oh, Tuscany is not high enough revolution for it to be a problem for them. Okay, good. Got that covered. Now we have all these. Look at all this British territory to conquer. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Our greatest ally is Letta. Sucks that we, like, they might. Oh no, it won't. It'll say permanently stagnated because there's no settler increase. But as soon as we send a settler over, it'll change the culture to Russian, so we don't need to worry about that. Another high development land here. Subject is tired of war. We have the money to spare. Let's not worry about that. Okay, so this is kind of a fail. I need to have been benefiting from this guy at least. Once we have this war done, then we can get the 90% guy, upgrade him to level 5, but we just missed out on some, not a big problem here. Okay, they are ruining the Black Sea Fleet. Three out of the 3 provinces are just constantly flipping to the Russian Revolution. I don't understand why. We're just the best people ever. We're just liberating our religious kin. Like, bro. Ooh. Let's get some help from the Cossacks in settling. There's a lot of things we have to figure out. Okay. Jocome, Navajo, Protectorate of Hereford in Mexico. We're at war with Hereford in Mexico. But. Oh, hey, we can take that. Let's do that. Where's my conquistador? There we go. Our conquistador is over here. Forgive my cringe. It's the not Andalusians. Abbasids. Oh, wow. Ooh, we're not about to 2v1. Even if they are in a mountain. Can we, like, piece out the Mamluks soon? I think that was in our favor. Can't believe how big that fleet is. Hey, Pope, we're literally liberating Christians in the Middle East. Shouldn't you be freaking out? Is the revolution really going to just spread to us? Feels like it's going to do it this session. But then it also feels like it needs to spread to every Russian province there is. And that seems like a lot. Look at that evisceration. That's the tides of war changing. Let's get piece over here. There. Oh, that is not an evisceration. We'll leave that. Just let us occupy the rest of this. Abbasids are still occupying land up here. Who cares? -40. Yeah, it's because of that special benefit that we have there. We're running out of room for men. We're running out of men. Cathedral. It's nice to have, but not nearly as good as the other things. We got this. County house already built those things. University, we don't need those in China. What we need is better fortifications. So Lang here. We should get one there. We need. Do we have what? We don't have. Oh, they don't have room over there. Okay. Salon, might as well. Carolts. Okay. Once that fortification is done there, we'll have a very good thing going on for us. Crush the revolutionists. Yeah, we want to do that. We just can't do that right now. What is it? Medieval. Mawid? What is this? Okay, interesting. A little anarchist Druze commune in the middle of the desert. Gotta love the sort of things that the converter accidentally like simulates and spits out. So they're about to reconquer that. I don't want that. I want the Mamluks to leave the war. Well, yeah, the 95k is what made that possible. So it'd be nice if they weren't involved. It would be nice if we also were able to. What's going on here? So we lost a settlement here. And the Haida took it. Okay, that's not cool. Not cool, bro. The Brazilians, man, they can't catch a break. I really want this though. Hereford in Canada would be so funny. Liang, wait, really? No, I thought it was the Shun. What are we doing here? We should do autonomous sieging. There's like nobody here. We're gonna just keep getting war score up here. We won one battle, which only gave us that much war score. They're not fighting any other battles because they don't even have troops around. Speak of the devil. Let's get these Mexicans. Oh my good god. Boom, boom, boom. Excellent. All these wars for overseas territories that only benefit the rich. That just sounds like British propaganda. Uh-oh. Actual mainland European troops are here. Uh-oh. 2 full seats in the Duma. No. Krakow. Done. Kobet Dag. That sounds like something that should be in a trade company. Kobet Dag. No. This is fully integrated, so we have to convert it. We want to get those guys. We want to also get the whatchamacallits. And looks out. Bye bye, Menlets. Goodbye, Persian army. Immediately lost a lot of will to continue. Yeah. Excellent. But we have a whole colonial war going on over here. So many colonial wars. Why did they just get exiled? New Castile? Interesting. Those 46k stacks are trying to get D black flagged up there. We don't want that. This is unfortunate. We lost our top guy. Austro-Hungarian Brazil. That's crazy. Brazil has fallen to the Austro-Hungarians. They have nobody. We could like just sail. No, 128. Okay. Do we want the bureaucrat? We don't want the military guy, don't we? I'll just take it now. It's unfortunate. The absolutism resets, which means that the revolution will spread to other targets because it prioritizes people with high absolutism. So it could go back to Hereford here. We'll have to see. But we want to destroy their troops and occupy them in battles so that they get distracted and don't come. They get distracted and they could fall to some homeland revolutionaries. So even though this war is going to be really rough for us, this is exactly what we want. So that was another 3, but where are they going now? Where's the revolution spreading at? Italy here. Ancona might fall to it soon, and they are a personal union. So that'll make things really interesting. Negative 92%, look at that. Hold on, got some peasants to kill. And then we'll take care of Crimea. Surprised they aren't having those events about people defecting to your side when you take promises of their religion. Like we have Catholics for occupying Catholic territories. Usually you get cores. Not usually, sometimes. It's a rare event, so I'm not too miffed, but it would be nice to have. If I take Sariqua and then I take Alsace, I can get a Suez, but there's like no reason for that to happen when I don't own this strait. That should be our top priority. Extra. Oh, wait, why are those peasants up here? My good God. Poor unfortunate souls. All peaceful over here. Shun is dying. We can go in on Shu. We can go in on Wu. We could go in on Wu right now, but we're not going to. Wait, Hereford. Look at that. We can take coastal. Oh, We lost a fight. Okay, not good, not good. Okay, we need to get out of this Abbasid war, but I don't want to get out of it without achieving our strategic objectives. So it might be a sunk cost fallacy to continue in this war, but I want to, so... Screw your argument. The Hereford counterattack, yeah. 80% war? Jeez, okay. Maybe I should do that kind of cheeky thing where I only take the trade ports. Yeah, I could piece out of it right now. It'd be very cheesy. But I could do it. This would connect me with one of the provinces. That's cheaper, I think, than doing this. Yeah, this is high development. This isn't as high. So this is 66%, but it's still achieving the land connections. So we'll keep going on in this war. We want to consolidate troops so that we can hire mercenaries overseas. Look at all those 45k guys. It could have just been. Hold on. Where should this colonist be sent to? Okay, so we have a problem where they keep taking over our settlement because of how poorly it settles. Harsher environment. Harsher environment. It was good to have. It's good to have some Pacific Island territories. This place is Catholic. We can go here. Let's do that. Naval invasion of the British. Oh my god. They're gonna occupy our Japanese territory. What? The fact that we can hire mercenaries anywhere now is so good. Like, mercenary ideas for Russia in this circumstance. Look, they called off their invasion. This is insane. This is so cool. Just keep people educated. Surely this will not come to bite us later. Look at the development of Russia. Oh my god. Literal, like, beacon of enlightenment of the world. Russia. Can you believe it? Let's get these that 29k stack out of there. 41%, isn't that way higher? It's a very powerful nation, but we're gonna take them out. It's gonna be good. Taking Herefordian. Oh, we can take Herefordian Setsu. We can't do it though, because we need land access from Imagawa. Hey, Imagawa. Ohayou gozaimasu. Watashi wa conquer desu. Hi. Whoa, wait. Revolutionary Lombardy. Ooh. So, Revolutionary Lombardy is at war with Revolutionary Genoa. Okay, so... Debug mode. Tag MLO. I leave the HRE? Yes. Tag Rus. Debug mode. Okay. What was the Bari culture again? No, I think it was like a African Latin combo. I think the Sicilian Normans are actually culturally French too. Hmm. 73k stack, 73k stack over here. Why do we have just like a bunch of mercs up here? No good reason. What's the colonial war looking like? If there's no good reason, we should get rid of one. Like that's a regular stack. Let's get rid of this. Let's consolidate that. Let's put a unused general. All of them are being used right now. Let's put our leader on it. Why not? Okay. This is unfortunate. Oh my god, wait, what? Huabale. Trading silk. There, that was one of our, one of the things we had to do. And now, why can't we send this? Okay, no, it's because... There. Now it's Novgorodian. I don't know what's going on here with all these black-flagged soldiers. I thought I tried retreating those guys. They just got stack wiped? Okay. This is a challenge, but this is what we do this for. For some reason, we have another merc. I don't know exactly which trade company this is from, but I'm not going to complain. Let's get some Beijing trade. We already have 74 ducats coming out of this one. It's more that we need the Yangzhou not to be going this way. We already have, like, we have a lot of power here. Man, I thought this was gonna be so straightforward, but it's not. We want that. Let's deny more of this. Two? I guess one of them is from our colony. We have a trade conflict, Casus Belli now. Let's isolate those guys. We can fight the Manchus now. It's a stack wipe against the British. So all the more stacks that can't be sent against us, so I'm very happy about that. I'm not going to look at the peace deal for that right now. I want to figure this out. Do we really just have like a bunch of armies just stacked, wiped by the Abbasids? Well, we have a bunch of new armies coming in. Fresh armies, not diminishing our army professionalism. Wait, they are? Yuck. I had to wait one more. So we're going to have to train up a lot of our troops. Maybe even be passive for a bit. Haha, just kidding. More herd of 40 in California. But we're gonna keep going. We want to lock them off from more inland settlement. Nice. Okay, we occupied that too. Occupy this. The vassals are taking out the stragglers up here. They have a lot of troops present that are going to cause me problems. Looking forward to that. We need to... Oh, shoot, that was not in our favor. I don't want to gather more. Alright, we're gonna have to piece out of this war with I really don't want to do that. Let's just get more troops from different regions. Why do I have two armies? One all the way down here. I want to enforce absolute rule when we I want to enforce absolute rule when we have the territories of the new Persian company solidified. Alright, we should be culturally enriching certain areas, huh? It's not even that much benefit to us. But we do have the benefits of having it cost less. And it'll make the culture map mode look a lot better when we have the ability to. Dutch North China is Dutch North and South China. Like, I don't want those two to connect. The Imagawans are attacking the Brazilians. It's so over. The Koreans are attacking. Oh my god, it's never been more over than it is right now. What are we trying to conquer again? Ardabil? Kenham. Surely you don't want to be a part of this war anymore. Nope. Somehow Kenham, at least it's only 18 development province. But that is going to impact their willingness to surrender, so I'm not the biggest fan of this development. Neighboring countries is kind of lame, whatever. We really need to occupy all this land. So, isn't there like a give up all your entire concede California? Hereford will be forced to make Herefordian California concede California to Russia. Only 5 war score for all that territory. That's pretty good. I think I guess the thing is that you can't do that for colonies that aren't like in contest. Like we could do that if we went to war with the Spanish. Speaking of war with the Spanish, what's the revolution looking like now that I have less absolutism? It's going to Hereford. Oh my goodness, you guys. Wait, don't we have spy ideas? No, I did that on the Austrians. But we could support rebellions in Britain. We should totally do that. Sorry, just gonna focus on this. We don't want army. Well, we want army professionalism the most. Inflation, sure. No, papal influence is like no longer a regenerating resource. No, we don't want our. Sorry, I just gotta big brain this for a minute. Oh, shoot. It's not a big brain, right? Quartermaster just got sacked. Let's get our discipline up. It's nice that as Russia we have a wealth of manpower, but also because of how powerful we are monetarily, we have it in finances as well. So we just have mercenaries and manpower. Okay, so we're occupying a bunch of Mexican territory. We could consider trying to get... Oh, nice, 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 nice. That's really good. That's really good. The Silesians, the Silesian March, Margrave Aldebert von Herguel. Nope, it's leaving. Why won't they take this? We need 10 war score to meet demands. We only have 2, even though we have 14. If we just keep this going, we'll have a bunch of taking. But we lost a lot of battles. Just, come on. What about all the land we're occupying? Surely that counts for something. So we need to occupy these lands again. I think it makes it cost less in the peace deal. Don't know if that was really smart. Okay, maybe it was fine. What was the mercenary? The 717. Okay, what would happen if we support rebels? We need 30%. Don't you need 60% usually? What are we doing? We have so much money, and the one things that causes support rebels to be so annoying is that it costs a lot of money, but we have so much money we don't know even what to do with it. Like, isn't that just a no-brainer? Take on foreign national debt. So we can just get really close to a bunch of people for no reason. Shin is very weak. Camera is so hard to manage for some reason. Wait, can we go to war with that? We finally can go and neutralize this thing. Crush the revolution. No, let's not do that, because there might be some like scripted thing for like reducing revolution in your own provinces. So we just need to keep occupying land. Native Uprising and Guaycara. Why is this so, like, such a problematic place? I don't understand. Russian East Pacific Company. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna see. No getting out of it. Um, 55k stack is coming to handle that. Got Kalima, nice. 20% all of a sudden. Wait a gosh dang minute. Isleta is the war leader. Huh. Wait. Revolutionaries. What? Why would they be revolting against us? What did we do? I'm just trying to incorporate them into our glorious republic. I'm not sure how to do what to do with this whole situation of Isoleta being a Russian puppet. They're not going to want to let us take land, so we would need to like separate piece them out. But then would we be able to deny their military access? Like if they somehow annex this thing, I'm gonna make sure that they suffer. That is not a problem for us. So where are alright, we have another guy over here. The wake. Okay, what is going on here? San Francisco, no. Let's develop territory, yes. Okay, good night, Term. Thanks for hanging out with me. We have a good one. Whoa. If these pretender rebels win, they're a vassal. If it was a personal union, we would have gotten a free Ruthenia. We don't want to abandon our war here right now. We want to occupy everything. Oh, come on. How did we lose that? Nice 99%. That's a good fort right there. Okay, finally we can do this peace deal. Okay. We can take this land, take this land, take this land, get all of the cores that the places that we need. Can we take an extra land? Maybe we shouldn't be greedy. Yeah, let's just peace out. Okay. Now we own this territory that has the trade zones. So now we get a 90% trade guy. Can then buff up to high levels. Then the next thing is Asian trade. We get Asian market access, and we get the claims on Shanshan, Central Atashar, and Mongolia, which gives us this stuff. So we now have a really good reason to go to war with the Golden Horde. Monopolize Asian markets. Get a bunch of mercantilism and a bunch of money. The Russian Road. 25 power projection. This power projection is permanent. So we won in the eyes of the game in the trade war. At least in this way. And we have mercantilism 50%, not bad. But now we have revolutionaries in Galicia Lodomeria that we need to handle. So let's go up there. But wait, let's just use our mercenaries to handle those. We need our manpower to recover after this. We need to train up our military leaders. Let's go to this mercenary leader. Is there a leader here that you can assign to now? Yes. Let's go to this mercenary guy. We're going to core this stuff, but it's all going to the Persian Trade Company. Excellent. We have one colonist over. We want to colonize this. Austria-Hungary is now no longer a valid rival. We've eclipsed them? Oh my god. No way. It's crazy. It's gotta keep oh, what is going on here? Rio Grande. Pirates in the Rio Grande? Crazy. So this is getting us to move more trade here. We have more trade in this way. We get more Beijing trade, but it's only going here. So, but I think that the Dutch are collecting in Beijing, so we want to get rid of that revenue stream for them. Why do we have another colonist again? Didn't we just send something up here? Did this just finish? No. This just finished? No. I don't know what's going on then. Just keep trying Cascadia, I guess. I wish that I had the revolution going on. Well, not in my vassal. I want to incorporate them. Got a lot of revolutionary sentiment over here. What was that? What was that? Crush the revolution? Does Yakui still exist? Oh my god, they do. Now they're a protectorate. So now, are they just going to be a protectorate and they're not going to keep flipping? Please let that be the case. That was so annoying. Oh my god. Okay, I'm doing an executive decision. This pop-up is so annoying. And now I don't need to worry about it. And what happens if we integrate Isoletta now that we've completely surrounded them? I want to try that actually. Because I want to become the world leader. Oh. Oops. Yeah, loaded up the wrong guy. Let's see how it goes here. Okay, let's try that again. C16, not 19. Integrate. Yeah. No, we already had that. Integrate ISL. Okay, back to Rush debug mode. Are we the world leader now? Yes. Okay. Makes sense. They were completely surrounded. They would not have survived with our intervention. The Russian East Pacific colony grows. Soon we'll fight the Castilians. Holy shit, you guys. I can't believe it. It happened. Oh, Term, if only you were here. Oh, shit. Oh my god, let's go. Finally, something's happening. Something big is happening. I might even switch tags right now. But this is what's going to happen. The revolutionary government of Hereford is going to sign a peace with the Russians. They will concede California. The Russians may take colonial Mexico, but Mexico is probably claimed by New Castile. So maybe the Russians will let this slide. What else will the Russians demand? They want concessions in Asia. I'm gonna debug yes man this, I think. No, I'll fight it out. But these people haven't fallen to the revolution yet. But they should. Okay. This is very exciting stuff. Russia needs to be at peace for a very long time. But I feel like Russia's story is over. Like, is it not? Is it not time for the British to have their side of the story told? Man, I wish more people were here so I could talk to them about this, but nobody's here. I want Russia to control all of the Pacific, so maybe we'll just wait a little longer. But then again, maybe it's impossible for that to happen. Who's to say? I don't know. Such a beautiful nation we've developed here in Russia. What was that? What? Uh-oh. They figured out we had spies. The forces of Bavaria vanquished the Lombard Revolutionary Army. Okay. Oh my, not only they're a vassal of Bavaria now. Wow. Crazy. I should go back to the Holy Roman Empire. Oh shoot. He occupied the land back. That's not cool. I'm just gonna use that. Dreams of Liberty, oh. Huh. Yeah, they aren't gonna leave us anytime soon. So, now that the revolutionary leader, these troops might be hard to fight. They are. Oh, shoot. Yikes. Well, let's double up our forces and go. The Algas need to be put down. We need bigger army. A bunch of different places. Now they are really demoralized. Arawak. They're an ally? Oh, that's cute. They're even Anglican. Oh, it was. Wait, couldn't I send a colonist here? It is still claimed by the Spanish. It's a big mess over here, isn't it? Wouldn't it be cool if we played the British and then we, like, did... First of all, rest in peace, the Pirate Republic of New Providence. But we could, like, use our navy to cut them off from their overseas colonies. And then use that war score to do things against the Holy Roman Empire. We'll see. It'd be nice having all these Asian ports here. The revolutionary Lombardians are back. Revolutionaries of Phrygia have insulted us. Can your soldiers hit a barn yet, or are they still start using muskets for clubs? You're dead. Just straight up, you're dead. Like what are you doing? Honorable people, yeah. If we get insulted, you're dying. There. Done. I know I was just talking about how we wanted peace, but you know what? Talk shit, get screwed up. So Arizona. Let's develop Arizona. We need to convert the our subjects provinces here. We're not gonna tariff our boys. Why is there 36k staff, 32 staff over here? Why do we have another colonist again? Wish I knew. Can't keep track of them all. Yeah, yeah. Let me guess. I tried colonizing here and then it didn't work again. Figures. No monsoon. Let's just continue getting our little stranglehold over all of the Asian countries here. Foreign inventor, yeah, let's take him. New Granada is going hard. Polish cow. We're busy kind of occupying a rival nation. Used to be our friend. Not anymore. Herefordhian pretender rebels. They're fighting us still. Let's get them out. Wait, why are we fighting? What are we fighting now? Right, there's a Phoenicians. Yeah, let's not do anything else. Let's just peace out. Very big Russian specific company now. Has English problems. They don't have cores. They probably won't even have what are we talking about? We're not getting the mill tech. We're not gonna go to war for a bit. Why did that just stop? Okay, let's suppress that. A lot of things to suppress, huh? I can't believe that the British fell to the revolution. It's exactly what I wanted to see. And now all they need to do is just take Essex, and then they have London. Like, couldn't that... Oh, wait. Revolutionary Tyrol. Okay, look. We're doing this. Debug mode. Tag Mercia. Integrate Z2G. Debug mode. Tag Russia. Because that was a revolutionary free city, and I said that if they were on the same continent, then they were gonna do that. Oh yeah. Also, Mercy needs to leave the Holy Roman Empire. This could be the death knell. Well, it was a heretic prince, but the revolutionary bar. Look at all these guys falling to the revolution. Okay. Now we can get a Guangzhou trade company. Now we can get a Nippon trade company. Or at least add this to our trade company. Colonial migration. So you're telling me they're leaving? You know, they're finally going to Guayakara, but where's Badinonoke? Over here? Oh, it's unfortunate. The development there was way better. Okay, let's finish off the mercenary manpower. Allow mercenaries to drill and mercenary discipline. And now we get a bunch of more of these. So what do we got? Leader fire, mercenary and economic, condottieri, okay. May build supply. Okay, no, that's lame. Okay. The American attaché is going to train. We want our... Like, we're actually going to be peaceful, I swear to God. Even though we're at war right now, we're going to be peaceful. $48K. We just don't know what to do with the money. Just straight up. Where is it? Where are we putting it? Who knows? They're going to handle the pretender rebels. At least they should. I wish that I could make like entire buildings and entire areas. Oh yeah, what we can do is we can Kalka, Mishar. Let's get rid of the Vespa Tyrolians now. Kalka's Vespa Tyrol. Yarmian, Vespa Tyrol. Vespa Tyrol, Shirvani. And we want to keep those as Shirvani. Swedish. Tertoba. We want a little the Slavic thing to be centralized. Why would we culture convert Polish though? Like, I don't understand why that was even an option. 2/1. Military access through Imagawa. We need to cancel that now. Maybe we'll even just annex them. Who knows? Wait, no, we're being peaceful. We're right. We're good. We're the good guys now. I forgot. Okay, good. Glad we helped them convert to Catholic, but now they have... Oh, yeah, it's not that bad. Just 4 provinces. It's manageable. How many military leaders do I have? Four more. Okay. Just keep building the monuments, I suppose. Mamluks, Kilwa. I don't really want to go to war with the Abbasids more. Like, I have what I needed, I think. I don't know. We should round out. We want to get the Red Horde out of here. We want the borders to look pretty here. Get the Red Horde over there. Get the Red over there. Get Eurasia rounded out. As soon as Essex falls to the revolution, that's going to be the turning point. So not much else going on right now. We're gonna calm down. Oh. The Spanish were fighting a revolution disaster and they defeated it. Huh. This is gonna be a big or 17? Wow, never mind. It's crazy. It's because it's not a territory. We're gonna court this one though. It's one of our primary cultures. So. What is this now? Local defensiveness, yeah. So this is going to be one of the best forts in the game. Just needing to develop the crap out of our country. What revolution is this? Catholic zealots. Interesting. Let's continue training our forces. Got a level of army professionalism higher now. Send this army back home. We should consider going to war with the Castilian Californians. Sucks that they managed to destroy their revolution. Where's the revolutionary center now? What? There's no center of revolution? That's not nice. How do I get it back? I want to ask ChatGPT how to fix that. Okay, hold on. So let's find let's make it so the new center of evolution is in Coventry. So the way we do that is we go debug mode, we go center of revolution 4372. I think this is not accurate. Perfect. Ugh. No. Yeah, it's ChatGPT doesn't know shit. Not sure what to do here. Well, okay. Admin tech highest is level. How do I best use this? Pyongyang, eh? Nah. Kiva and Cathedral, sure. Interesting, interesting. There's no more revolutionary ideas spreading. This really sucks. That's good. Let's do an easy little bit of imperialism. I wouldn't say freed, I would say under new management. And no diplomats, gonna wait several days. Almost done integrating the little boy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. can upgrade our everything. Hold on. Oh shoot. Okay. Do we want it in Luki though? I think it makes sense for it to move to over Britain, so I want to load an autosave here. Once I told the AI to actually look up what they're talking about, then it actually did the right thing and told me what it would actually do. So there you go. Just tell it to wisen up. Tag MCR, My Chemical Romance. MRC. There you go. This will shake things up. Bedfordshire, sure. And now Russia. Great. So now we have a center of reformation again. It's in Britain. It makes sense. It started there. Now it's going to... You got traction there. Now it's going to spread everywhere else. Languedoc is... Revolutionary Languedoc. Greater Verona in the Papal State. They're suppressing the Rutgers Revolution? What? Why would anybody do that? Could get some land here and actually start spreading our Cascadian colony. You are being annexed. And conceded to the Russian East Pacific Company. Hooray! I love capitalism. I love capitalism. I love capitalism. God, the admin, the base tax. Is this place going to be like actually really well developed for some reason? For some reason, he says. East Pacific Company has that as a protectorate? Cool. It's cool having Russians all the way over in California. But we should take over all of California. Maybe, perhaps, perchance. Red Horde going in on Wu. Why do we have this many particulars in the capital? Are the Herefordians losing all their colonies? Like, what was that? I thought that she was a... What is going on? It's really weird. So Zoo's showing up here. Doesn't have cores on anything. There, nice. We integrated Glacial Domeria. Now the borders look real good. Oh, hell yeah. Excellent. Now let's get this stuff properly stated. Sandomires. Not Columbia River. Not Chilango. Red Ruthenia. Volhynia. Excellent. Everything else seems to be forward. Let's get Volhynia, Seed and Barlet. Everything is good. Everything is awesome. The revolutionary tracker, yeah, there you go. Spreading to Man. Spreading to Provence. Whoa, what is going on here? Languedoc. Languedoc is like doing really well for itself. With Laborde too. Pretty cool. You want military access? So you can annex the people I'm fighting? No. Annex migratory tribe. There we go. What the hell do you mean? Oh my god. It's at least claimed by me, so does that change things for how well this becomes a settlement? What do you mean colonies currently being contested? Contested by who? Oh my god. I don't get this mod. Shoshone. I know you guys. I played as you guys a couple times in that, we're gonna do defense, because who knows what's gonna happen to us. Wait, this became a colony? Good. It's great. Just convert some more guys. That Russian map mode, that's good stuff. Good, good, good. Let's convert some provinces here though. Completely get that sorted. Oh yeah, that one little, there's one little protectorate that in the middle of Russia that I just haven't been able to deal with. Crazy. Let's get through these Phenorgics. Okay. Dude, there. Annex migratory tribe. Annex migratory tribe. There. Transfer that to our colony, and it'll be done. This is New Mexico. Isn't this colonial New Mexico now? Like Mexico. I suppose it is. Yeah, we're in Mexico territory now. Interesting. Maybe we'll keep going just to go around the bend here, up around. Could be funny. This is a really cool place though. I almost want to make like a little city about it. Revolutionary Dubrovnik. That's another city going up to. Oops. Tag rag. Rag tag. You're just gonna be a puppet of ours, that's fine. Whoa. Coptic? Alright, whatever. Coptics they are. Zendron. There we go. Save that. 17, almost 100 years left. I think I want to change tags over to Britain now. Oh no, not yet. We're gonna do one last hurrah, one last colonial war. Something I wanted to do for a long time. Now let's support these people as much as possible. Send a bunch of money for their monetary gain. And give subsidies at a high, really high rate. There. We can afford $900 a month. I know we could do these, but pretty important. Sucks. Finish this off, why not? More merchant. Okay, but now what? Whoa, Shu's being like annexed by the Horde. Ugh. We're gonna have to deal with them. Or not. You know what? We don't have to deal with them. We can just let someone else deal with it. We're gonna start spreading the revolution as the British. Why is Yakut still not becoming a protectorate? Crush the revolution against who? Who became revolutionary? No. Wishful thinking. There. Okay, but they're getting suppressed. Here's the cool thing. These revolutionary things that are happening, they're causing other states that were just chilling for the longest time to suddenly become more powerful. Like Alsace is going to become its own big thing. So that's pretty cool. Okay, what? First of all, we don't want to have a big spy network here anymore for no apparent reason. No comment. So we might just take it. Aren't you a protectorate? Now do you have spread all of a sudden? Wait, why? Another merchant? Whoa. Lahore. Let's get this going. Shun and Shu. Woo. Sun Shu Woo. Yeah, why not take more China? Let's do that. We can even go in on Wu. And then we can leave the AI to take out the Red Horde. We can even start doing that now. Seems like this Castilian War's in the bag. Maybe I'm wrong. But oh, look at that. Governing capacity, administrative efficiency, development cost. Wow. It's gonna be really good. Polasi. There you go. Nice. And we are #1 in the world by a long shot. Novel Gordek? Let's just give you one. Why not? I think at this point the AI can manage the oh my good god. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness, you did it. You brilliant dudes. Oh my god, you won't even join. Why did I not do this forever ago? It's over. This is the last war. Go, go, go. Take them out. I can't believe it's finally happening. We're gonna be able to finally do that mission. Colonize Alaska. Well, 20. We won't be able to do that. But we'll be able to colonial nation. The Pope will recognize it as our claim. We'll be able to go to town on this area. We could probably even like do debugs just to make sure that we have it all for conversion into Victoria 3, because I wanted Russia to have the Pacific solid. Once this is done, next session, we'll start playing as the British. We'll go and try to take Essex and unite the British Isles and just leave Germany in the dust. And then Victoria 3 will try to like defeat the monsters that we created, especially this Russian beast. I can't believe it. I think that we'll try to end the session with if the revolution doesn't end up in Austria or whatever, then we use the Reichskrieg to take over a bunch of Russian territory again. Maybe equalize things again, get Silesia back, stuff like that. I know that the Austrians used to control Poland, so we'll do that. Let's keep going. The mercenaries are gonna destroy these guys. We need to take those colonies before they become self-sufficient. We need to get some colonists freed. So we have one here. Go to that one. We have one here. Go to that one. Where is it? There. No, that's not ours. That's our spot. Get that one, so that we can take over these two, so that they don't contribute towards their future state, and then it can go to ours, and then we can finally have it. Squamish is Castilian, unfortunately. What's going on here? Okay, so there's a little bit of that as I got inherit or whatever. Okay, so we're gonna occupy this. We're gonna take it over. Occupy this. Take it over. Should be enough, and then we can. Oh. Revolution in Normandy. The British invading Normandy to set up a revolution. Ever heard that before? Surely this is just something unique. Long term. We were like one province away from them making and getting the Treaty of Tordesillas. There we go. This is going to be glorious. The Russian Pacific Colonial Empire. Colonial Empire, but yeah. Military attack. Excellent. We're behind a dip, so we're going to boost into that. What does it cost for those 4 provinces? 12? We're gonna get the war goal. Let's yeah, let's join in on the fun. Occupy New Castile. Dutch Mexico being inland is one of the craziest, silliest things I've seen. If at any point there's a independent Mexico over here, they're annexing Dutch Mexico. I'll like console that. Doesn't make any sense for them to have a internal area. Uh-oh. The Mexicans are here. Oh, they're too fast. They didn't get the morale tick. Oh, and they stack wiped it. Jesus. Worst outcome. We're at least getting a lot of occupations here, which is boosting our war score. That big Russian name, it's so glorious. But we need a Britain to rule the waves. I'll let the AI decide what thing to do. We're almost done here. Once we have the Colombian, once we have the area situated, then get that done. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, yes, good roll, whatever that was. Cardinal Minister, yeah, let's get our good graces with the Catholic Church again, now that we're all friends again, right? No, we just completely violated the Treaty of Tordesillas over and over and over again. Whatever, I'm sure it's fine, right? Okay, so the settlers showed up, but they don't have, so, oh my god, what's going on here? Freaking out. If we have this province and they already have these several provinces, then as soon as we get this, we should be good. It could be majority Basque. And then it would be, we'd have a Basque colony. I don't want that. I want to do some assimilation events even. I think I'll even do it to, look, hold on. I'm going to do it here. Okay, so this is just... Wait, 750? No, 976. Okay. Okay, well, let's just sign off on this piece. Assimilate the rest. There. Done. Let's just do Russian Alaska. Let's do self-governing. No, private enterprise. No. Cultivating and improving, yeah. I like Russian East Pacific Company. We have Russian as the majority culture here, and then we have minorities here. That's cool, but the fact that we've had to fight over this with the Castilians for this long is crazy to me. Okay, that's that for Russia. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna tag over to Hereford for a bit and see what's going on with them. Formulate a strategy. Okay. So notably not making tens of millions of dollars every month. Revolution. Either active for 3, we get 3 stability. How are we already a monarchy? What is going on? Revolutionary Empire. That didn't take long. Okay. What is going on? Royal Marines. Okay. Equality principle. How do we get the... We're the birthplace of the revolution. We have revolutionary zeal. Misogynist administration. Revolutionation at peace. If we get... Then we get a lot more. We have a big navy. Very big navy. We have a decent amount of army. If we... Oh. Cornwall is the revolutionary. Let's annex Cornwall. Great. Remove Cornwall. There. So, what happens if we do this? So, Austria-Hungary gets involved. But if we just conquer the city, then we're good. Holds core province Aberdeen. Okay, great. So now we also need to go to war with the Scottish. Enemy allies, Russia. Oh, because we're the defender of the faith? That's not ideal. How can we become the naval hegemon? Have a fleet larger than 500. and we'll have the biggest one. So we could try to aim to be the naval hegemon. But how are we gonna get the force limit for it? Trade company investments are colonies, New Hereford, 33 provinces, global empire. Okay. If we stop being a British duchy, we could try doing it. We have 3 colonists. What are they doing? What are colonists doing? Well, they were over here, weren't they? And now they're over here. Americans in Mexico. God save me. What's this? Scottish in Scotland. Who would have thunk? Hudson's Bay is not occupied. Fair enough. But where are they? Colonists. Oh, they're just developing regional countries. Okay. This is going to be a tough battle, but you know what? Maybe we should just start trying to do it. At least get ready for it. So we got rebel factions, we got Ashanti. Okay, we need all of our navy at home. So where are these guys going right now? You are about to be deployed to the British colony in Hereford. Okay, we're not going to have you there. That's just 9K ships. I'm not really worried about that. This 4K troops. Oh yeah, these little areas as well. Brazilian Cape of Good Hope. We should take over that. We're gonna take over the Cape, as the Brits do. Austro-Hungarian Brazil is trying to conquer all of Brazil. Austro-Hungarian Peru is Austro-Hungarian Peru. I love this Novgorodian East Pacific Company. It's so awesome. It would be really fun to dunk on the Russians. It'd be kind of impossible, but it would be fun. Okay. Navies. Every navy back to the home front. Oh, we have Cape Colony. Cool. This is okay. The pirateering. Interesting. Privateering. That 9K can stay there. Those heavy ships can stay there. Okay, let's consolidate the navy. I can't believe we still don't own London. It's really crazy to me. Stability increase. Do that. Why not? I need to have 200. That's why. Our navy should just destroy all the other ones, so we should be freed from concern of a counter invasion. Should be. But what are our ideas anyway? Do we even have naval ideas? No, we don't. Well, I don't think anybody has naval ideas, to be honest. 163. Surely that's better than the Austrian navy. Dubrovnik. Oh yeah, look at them. They're fighting the Africans too. Good for them. Good for them. Until it's not good for them at all. 141 ships. They have their own vassals, but hey. We should probably try to be friends of the Russians, like really. They have their own hands full here, don't they? Yakuts should be integrated. Hold on. It's a really terrible emperor to have, to be honest. Morale in navies is really good. Okay, let's get our navy maintenance up. It'd be cool if we could just declare war on both of them. It would be really cool. But there. It would break Russia's guarantee somehow. I don't understand how. But maybe it would be good. We're working on offensive ideas, which will be good for the fact that we're like going in on everybody. Spread the revolution. We could even spread the revolution to the Bourbons. That'd be really awesome. The Netherlands also have the revolution all solidified there too. We still have to wait for the navy to recover. What other reforms do we have here? Enlightened monarchy, or Emperor of the Revolution, or right to petition. Okay. Alright, I want to save before I invade. Less than 100 years left. It'd be cool if we were able to naval invade and start revolutions over here. We're at the Dutch too. Whoa. Okay. Well, we can naval blockade them all into submission. Like really? Like, what are they gonna do? Right? Look, they even have the revolutionaries over here. And the more zeal we get, the more powerful we'll become. So now I'm wondering, should we like get rid of exploration ideas and then get naval ideas or something? Next revolutionary state. So we can just like incorporate them into a revolutionary army. Interesting. Yeah, okay. So we aren't going to win wars on the land. That's just a reality. Unless we get Russia to be on our side. Which they won't when we're at war. So we'll have to finish this war and go to war with the Scottish. Okay, I gotta go. Something came up with my daughter. She woke up, I didn't realize. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you